Hello, welcome, Sunshine Community, for the third match of the day and probably the most hyped match, if I have to say. Winners finals, Danieru29 or just Danieru or Danny against Paperario. A matchup that I don't think many expected, not because Danny or Paper are bad, but primarily because Ronaldo is a big favorite of the tourney, and Danny managed to clutch out a 13-12 win against the tournament favorite, which without scrimming at all and not practicing for anything. So we will see if Danny's lack of practice helps against Paper, who also doesn't scrim, also doesn't play bingo aside, apart from the tourney. But either way, JJ, what do you think about this matchup? What will we seeing today?
I could be mistaken, but I believe it's been a very long time, if ever, where Danny and Paper played against each other. Am I correct on that?
Uh, I don't know.
I feel like it has been a while. Like, I'm not used to seeing these two names against each other. But it's definitely going to be an interesting one. Me, as Paper's former 2v2 partner, I'm going to be rooting for him. So yeah, I'm excited to see how this goes. But yeah, let's take a look at the card.
Oh yeah, so Romano gave me some inside info, and the last time Danny and Paper played was in Scrim Week of the Roll Control Tourney, which happened like a year and a few months ago. So it's been quite some time since they last faced each other.
Oh yeah.
So
Okay.
definitely like, interesting because paper is. I think paper is generally better in bingo, but Danny has some very solid ideas. Also, teaming up with Ronaldo helps with having some of Ronaldo's routing in mind and everything, which, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so looking at this card, I'm seeing like a bunch of different routes you could take in the early game. Like you can rush, potentially like enemies with like totals or something like probably not totals, but like enemies going that route. And you can
Mhm.
also go 20 from Bianco, which goes well with 5 NPCs, and 20 from 2, and then 15 Ms as well. But
Uh, I see my personal favorite goal combination on this card, which is a life goal, so 18 lives, the 150 in Dolfino, and the Plaza Shines.
oh, I
I
see that. Yeah, that's nice.
I usually love this combination when, especially when Kena or Noki is decently strong, which honestly on this card it doesn't seem that well. Aside from actually Noki seems fine. I never mind. But Piata also looks decent since Piata 1 helps with a decent 15M start. Does Piata 3 no damage and just generally fast shines.
And a Piantissimo.
And a PNT smell. For later, but it's still a PNT smell. Uh,
4 hidden shines is a rare one. I usually don't see that. But there's also 6 hiddens as well. So hiddens are definitely gonna be a priority on this card, I believe.
mm.
And there's also 2 rockets, 2 turbos, and 3 rockets on this
Oh,
card.
okay. So this makes this very interesting since Bianco is usually a decent start just because it sets you up for a lot of stuff, for like almost everything. But at the same time, I feel like there are good alternative starts. But Bianca's actually decent still, so I'm I'm interested to see like what the players will choose for, especially since there are I think blues and level shines, such as hiddens in particular, are usually separated because if you go collect blues, you don't get a lot of progress towards shines
Hmm.
typically. And I feel like shine progress is decently strong, and blues don't seem bad at all either on this.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, the one thing that I'm like predicting, at least one of them is gonna go for is 20 and Bianco 4 with Turbo and Rocket, because that would just like help set up for a bunch of other things later on. It gets you blue coins, gets you progress in Bianco 4, but you don't really need that. You just need the three hiddens, which gets you a red coin and hidden.
Mm.
Because if you do Bianco 4 into Rico, that'll get you two bosses, a lot of blue coins so you can get shines into Pinna for your third boss.
Yeah. Uh, I'm trying to see if going deep into Bianca or Rico is beneficial. And aside from turbo progress and I guess rocket progress, there isn't that much for. Never mind, 5 enemies. Yeah, you can easily
I think
just
Deep Rico
do.
makes a lot more sense than Deep Bianco in this.
Yeah, I would say so as well. With I forgot about the enemies. The best enemies rush is getting 4 in Rico, so getting episode 4 as well, and one in Gelato, and then you might as well can do 4 bosses with Blooper. Then you have access to another red coin, and then after you have access to another turbo, which is actually pretty decent, a pretty good synergy.
I'm I saw your combo earlier with the 9 shines, 18, 150, but I'm debating if like someone wants to do a 50 coin from 2 with the 100 coin from Secret, like as like a late game option.
Mm.
Because that 100 coin from Secret takes a lot of time in of itself, and I don't think you want to do that like by itself. Like you want to try and get something else out of it. Maybe some blue coins, but
Bianco usually works well with that. You can do it in episode 4, which is, I think, worse than episode 3, but it's still very comparable. You can collect the 20s in episode 4 along with the hundreds. I wouldn't say it's a strong early game option for sure, but it's definitely not like the absolute worst option that you can go for.
all right. So both players unlocking Bianco.
Mm. Though I personally would like 15 M's set up with Pianta instead. Just Pianta, then Pianta 1 with
Yeah, that's
M's
true.
into Rico, then seeing where you can go from there.
I just feel like both runners are eyeing down that 20 from Bianco. Because like seeing that and then 20 from 2 right next to it, like just like seems really nice in general.
It seems nice, but at the same time, I feel like this is bait.
That's true. There are some late game goals though. Like if you want to go for eel, you can get the Piantissimo in Noki 5. There's
Mm,
26 shines.
yeah, it actually is not a bad option there. I'm I feel like you can uh, do something like Pianta into or like early Pianta with M's into Rico for a little bit, maybe enemies, maybe something else, and then do more of Pianta, and then uh, the triplet of Defino shines with lives, then going into Noki, but it's unfortunately not strong enough. Avoiding Bianco usually just means you have a pretty tight win condition. So So both players just decide that they want to have things open, start Bianco. Paper is a little bit ahead, but I don't think this might not even matter. I can imagine.
Paper avoiding the M. Interesting.
Did he really avoid the M? I didn't.
Yeah, he did not grab the M.
I feel like getting the M there is maybe even a bit unnecessary, since you will go get the enemy there and get the pillar there either way.
That's true, yeah.
It's not the end of the world. But nobody's combining 15 M's right now with Bianco. They just go into Bianco now. Or like deeper into Bianco rather. JJ, do you usually like Bianco in Bingo?
I used to not like it, but now, like, after seeing how much Bianco offers, like, overall, it's not good for, like, goals by itself, but how much it offers with nozzle unlocks, hiddens, red coins, like, it's a really strong stage, I believe. And it has a bunch of fast blues.
But do you like getting Bianco?
Oh, no. When I don't have to go Bianco, I get bored, because Bianco isn't really a lot of fun. But it's very useful.
Yeah, that's why Bianco nerfs are currently developed.
I approve.
I mean, in this tourney thus far, we saw a lot of Bianca starts, which, I mean, like, you can counter Bianca starts, and sometimes there are way better options in the beginning. But playing without Bianco just makes this a lot more stressful, a lot more difficult than it
Yeah.
might need to be.
Paper right now having like just a cleaner movement, like even without the M, he'd still have the lead.
Mm. Maybe just Danny's stream is a bit dying a little, so he's
Yeah, he's
appearing.
throwing in the splice file, just making sure that he gets the goal.
Mm. So
I'm curious to see Paper leaving Bianco.
oh, is he doing travel skip?
I'm seeing a travel come out. Dandy leaving Bianco. Okay.
I feel like this is mostly just a little bit of stalling in case that. Although, what would they stall? I think Paper and Danny just are waiting for the 15Ms click and are debating if what they want to do, depending on if they see the click or not.
Yeah. So Paper looks like he's going into Rico.
Both
Danny's
players are
doing the
going into
same thing.
Rico.
I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm watching the same stream right now.
So, first off, this seems like enemies with rockets.
That looks like what it's going to be. Paper getting some M's.
Yeah, probably the episode specific
Well, I'm
one.
seeing, I'm predicting from Paper is that he does 20 from Rico and then goes back to get 20 from Bianco.
I would
Because if he
think Bianco's better because it gives also a direct goal, but
yeah. But obviously he wants more. Like he's going, he wants the enemies.
it's kind of interesting that both players are basically doing the same thing. I think the
Yeah,
only difference right now is that Danny got the M in Bianca 2. And maybe I think he got the M during Rico Unlock, and
I think
I don't
Paper
know.
did as well.
Yeah, okay, so they are basically doing the same thing.
That's
With
very
Danny
interesting,
being
and I'm curious how if it stays the same, how Danny will react because right now Paper has a solid like 10-second lead.
probably even a bit more by the looks of it.
I don't know.
Maybe. Probably.
Yeah,
I'm a tutor. Maybe maybe the lead just is an accumulation of JP over Pal, since Pal mostly saves its time in Serena
that's
over
true.
JP. So okay, I honestly didn't expect these starts from, or like both starting with the same thing.
Oh yeah, neither did I.
Especially since like on this card, I feel like there are many starting options. So both doing the one I wasn't like expecting too much, and both doing the exact same thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually kind of interesting. Maybe it will they will deviate a bit.
One thing that's also an option I completely forgot is that when you get 5 NPCs, Serena 1 is a good place for that because you can get just 2 right there, and it's also a boss.
Yeah, Deep Serena seems. Yeah, you probably just won episode 1
I think
in
Yeah,
Serena.
just Serena 1 is the best option for that. Because what else is
And
there in Serena? Just like hiddens,
nothing.
but yeah.
There's Hiddens is not that great with uh,
Yeah, it's
when
true.
there are Bianca and Rico available and they have already access to Hiddens that are not in Jado. So
One thing
yeah.
both runners have to keep count of is their 12 level shines. Because that's just a
Mm.
goal like we don't even pay attention to sometimes, and we'll just see them click it off. Because you're just collecting 12 shines, and that's pretty much it.
No way that they are doing the same thing. I thought like one of
That's
them would get the enemies now,
that's
but both are
wild.
this. I I'm not. I don't understand.
I
They
am
probably have. They probably talk to
um
each other and be like, "Yeah, we'll do the same thing. What do you want to do, Paper?"
I just DM Paperario can't confirm that Paperario and Danny are in a group call as of right now.
Oh, really? Wait, seriously?
No, I'm
Wow.
kidding.
Okay, I would have believed this, honestly. I thought you were not trolling me.
Yeah. Okay, now here's the first split. Danny leaving, going back. He's gonna get the rocket first. Meanwhile, Paper's going to win enemies.
If Danny went for the enemies with the rocket, he would have got both.
Yeah, and I think Danny's making the better play here because Danny's getting set up for so many more goals than Paper. Like Paper's just doing this for enemies right now.
Yeah.
Danny, first goal of the match.
Though I think Paper has a decent setup as well now. With when he gets Rico 4, he will have another boss on open, and I guess more hidden access. And I
Yeah.
guess technically Red's access.
Yeah, Paper knows not to go back into Bianco at this point.
Mm. This seems so strange of a bingo. So it seems like Danny's not opting to get like more enemies at this point.
He's not even going for the 20 anymore. He just wanted to get some blues.
Yeah, which is he got the M's.
Oh, okay.
So I guess technically he's ahead to this now, since Paper would have to re-enter Rico. Rico. I feel like Danny could be pretty happy. He could just enter episode 2, get majority of. Wait, no, what? Oh yeah, to get the M's. Never mind. And I don't think Paper grabbed all M's possible in
No, he
Rico.
not grab all PMs. But he is going to win 5 enemies. I'm curious if he wants to go for the 20 as well.
He saw Danny click 2 rockets and not 5 enemies, so he knows that Danny didn't grab the enemies for whatever reason. I feel like doing this play that Danny did, just with enemies instead of rockets, would have been more risky, since you can, like, a 5 enemies counter is pretty risky. Like, getting them with Bianco and not getting the rockets. It's a pretty strange thing to just get the rockets, not care about the enemies.
Yeah, Paper just getting the red coin chime right now.
Yeah.
He could be rushing 4 bosses.
That is definitely an option.
Because with Papes 120 now, she can get a lot of blues than Bianco 5.
Yeah, that's true. But we have also said that 4 is fine for the red coins, but I feel like 5 is not necessary to do.
Yeah. So Danny going back in 2.
Oh,
It's going
okay.
to be his second hidden shine.
Yeah. And he's getting the M's on the way, which I really like. You can have a pretty decent Rico 2 entry with getting the 2 M's there. I'm a fan.
Yeah, looks like Paper's doing Bianco 5. This will give him a turbo nozzle as well. If he decides to go 6, that is, but
Honestly, at this point, when you're that deep into Bianco, you can go for 6 and an additional hidden, but it's kind of weird. Danny got, I think, 2 in the final from Bianco and will get all of them in Rico, so he will have 15. Did he get 15 already there?
mm-hmm.
Hold on, did he get, like... Am I stupid?
He got M's in Bianco, he got M's in Delfino.
All of them?
I don't think all of them, but I remember him getting some M's in Rico 1 as well.
Yeah, I know that much, but, like... Then he got all 3 in Delfino. Okay, then... I'll trust Rimato. So, Danny has, like... Oh, Daddy didn't show much information. Probably the biggest is that he's back in Rico, so Paper might be concerned with bosses or hiddens. Since there are 4 and 6 hiddens, I think Paper assumes that Danny entered like episode 2 for another hidden shine.
Mm-hmm. At the current moment, Paper has the lead in both worlds because Danny decided to do the hiddens. But Danny's going to open Gelato.
I'm not too sure. Gelato 1 and 1 Reds faster than Rico 4 Reds?
Hmm.
I think
I
it's
think so. Gelato 1 is really fast compared to Rico 4. But a total of unlocking Gelato.
I mean, he has to unlock Gelato either way.
That's true.
Actually, I think it's comparable. But I don't think it matters that much which he goes for in particular, at least.
So Paper gonna be going for his 20 right now. Nice little NPC blue.
Mm. Paper seems to go for the 20 in Bianca now that he saw the 15 M's, he might feel like that's that 20 is a threat. The blue coin totals is
Right.
in
Yeah, right now
contention.
the score is 20 total by Danny and 24 the Paper, so
Yeah, but Danny doesn't even have that much of a priority on blues. Also, I just heard a really strange noise outside, so I got irritated for a second.
yeah. And that was Danny's third hidden, potentially going for his fourth right now.
Yeah, he's very uncontested because Paper just didn't do any hiddens. Sets up for bosses in blues instead, which can be a strong play, but I don't know what will work out in the end. How many shines does Paper have? Okay, he has enough to uh, enter Pinner, and with falling there, it's
Interesting.
interesting indeed. Paper also has to unlock Jadala, so if both would raise to Pinner hidden, it might actually be very close. Paper clicking off 20 blues and Bianca is actually very good for Danny. I feel like he could just ignore uh, one draw hidden and rush Pinner instead, but decides to play it safe, secure the 4 hiddens, and then we'll decide what to do after.
Paper going back into Rico.
Okay, so he's going for the 20 from 2 with totals.
This is a boss as well. His fourth boss, that is.
That is indeed true. I'm surprised Paper went for that kind of boss's play, since we said Serena is pretty bad on this card, but it still
Yeah.
has 2 NPCs, so you can... I guess Bianca 5 also has 2 NPCs. Maybe Bianca 5 and Manta would have been a better 4 bosses than Rico 5.
That's true, but this sets up for a red coin shine in Rico 6 and a turbo in 7.
Yeah, that's also true. So Paper
Pressing the
has...
Z button for the 5th time. Just need to make sure.
Nah. Sometimes you don't have the head to count how many blues you already got in a world. Checks it again.
Just has to make sure. Doesn't want to pull a sniper.
I mean, I don't think Paper thought he collected like 5 blues from the last time he pressed the Z menu.
So Delfino and Red Coin Shine from Danny. That means he's going to win the pinna.
He could have had pinna open already if he wanted to.
Oh no, he already has it. Never mind. He's just getting that then.
How many reds does Danny have?
Bianco 3, Gelato 1 Reds, and Pachinko.
Huh, interesting. Oh, Danny's interested in Pianta.
Yeah. Okay, Paper pressing that Z button.
So one thing I didn't mention because I didn't see it until now was Danny not clicking for hiddens yet. So Paper has no information. So clicking these 20 from 2 might seem a bit overkill that early on for Paper, but at the same time he has no clue what Danny does, and Paper is not the kind of guy to do some risky delays.
It's very true. I'm curious what Danny's looking for in Pianta right now. Because I know Pianta 3 is on there.
Yeah. I didn't keep track of level shines, which I think you said before. Yeah, it's hard to track them. It's getting clicked at some point.
I'm gonna count Danny real quick, so I'm gonna take a bit.
Okay, Rimato just did the math for us.
Oh, epic.
It will be 10 if he goes for Pianta 3 then. No, wait. Hold on.
He has 10 right now.
Danny has 3
yeah, 'cause he got
Bianco.
4. Yeah.
4 in Rico.
Yeah, 3, 4, and then 3. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh yeah, so I think this will be his 12th then. Wait, no. This is not his 12th, right?
This is his 12th doing this. Chapter 2, yeah.
I need to recount. So he did 3 in Bianco. He did 3 in Gelato.
Yeah, no, he did 4 in Rico.
And 4 in Rico, yeah. This is...
Okay, we can do math.
No, Papa, this is not his 11th shine right now.
He's 12.
So...
We can count.
So how many 11 shines does Paper have?
Not enough. I know that. He has 9. I'm pretty sure. Or maybe less than that.
I'm interested to see if Daniel remembers. Oh my god, is Paper also going to Pianta? What is happening in this bingo?
This is so confusing. Yeah,
Oh, Danny counted.
Remembering how to count.
Oh, he started Mardo's math, so... And was hesitant about... Wait, did I really get 12 level shines? This is a strange bingo. I feel like Pianta is not as valuable in the current moment for either of those.
Danny exposing himself, saying that he delayed 4 hiddens by clicking it 10 seconds afterwards.
That's true.
Very interesting.
Okay, damage this. Pianta 3. Has to... Okay. And got damaged by taking 4 damage. People don't know, apparently, that hover just doesn't cancel 4 damage. Pogo is mad.
I have a bit stream delay, so I'm gonna catch back up.
He got the NPC at least.
He did get the NPC.
And notice, unlike Mike, that he took damage, so He's still winning. Okay, that was the voice crack. He's still winning out. He doesn't. Okay, he's actually just going for NPCs now. I feel like this is actually really, really strange. I'm.
Is this his third NPC? No.
This is second.
Where is Danny going?
I have no. I'm sorry. I have no
I don't
idea.
think Danny knows where he's going either. he's changed his mind so many. He drops the banana, grabs this banana instead, realizing that the bananas were not ripe enough.
Doesn't give enough pushback. Okay, so Paper's just winning Piatrofino damage.
What it looks like.
Honestly, the reason why I'm like so baffled right now is I don't see like the highest amount of value in Pianta right now. But
I think why? Like, I'm shocked why no one's in Pinna right now.
Pinna doesn't even seem that strong, except for Danny, which I think that's the reason why he's not going there, because I think he assumes that Paper assumes that he's prioritizing that. But it's so strange. I feel like Pianta is. I'm just a big sucker for the Delfino Shines with lives and everything. So I would say that even that is just a better setup, just because Noki is fine on this card.
Okay, so this is going to be Danny's fifth NPC right here.
Yeah, Paper is not doing the same mistake.
He wants to get Pianta 3 no damage. Will he delay?
And she, oh god, yeah, okay, so this is so interesting. Danny clicks off 5 NPCs. I feel like Paper will be like, okay, I clicked this in like 10 seconds.
That's what Paper is thinking right now. Like, I gotta click it because that was just a fire Pianta.
Yeah. Oh, this is pretty whack. I'm interested to see like what Danny decides to do now, because I think Paper will go into Pinna now, get the Pinna hidden.
If he can get up these towers, okay. Paper forgetting that there's a Pinna cutscene there.
Oh.
I wonder if he does the same with the Pinna 1 cutscene.
I feel like something is off in this bingo. I feel like both players just like are probably just nervous, honestly.
I feel like what's happening is that both players are predicting that the other person's going to do like the actual good route, so they're trying to come up with this like weird alternative that they're both doing. And that's pretty much where they're at right now.
Okay, so Paper's not going to Pinna. I still think it's primarily because he thinks Danny wants to go there.
I think he wants Noki.
I like that more. I like Noki for Paper. Wait, how far? Like, what is the time right now? Because I feel like
the time is at 37:50.
So, not like a really early Noki by Paper. So, did you keep track of the Fina Shines? Because I haven't.
Oh yeah, I have. So, Paper has about 5, I think. And Danny has like 2.
Oh. Yeah, Danny has 2. Makes perfect sense since he got 12 level shines. didn't trade in any blue coins, and has 50 shines right now. So
It looks like a red coin shine race.
oh, this is so. Never mind. Paper
Never
decides
mind.
against.
Paper doesn't forfeiting the red coin shine race, realizing that Danny's going to win.
Yeah, this is Danny's 5th. So
Well, entering Rico 6, he took a peek at Sunshine Community and saw that Danny was in Tall Grass, so he decided it was not worth it.
yeah.
Paper is a Noki, though.
Yeah, 12 from Noki is really strong, especially for Paper, who's going for blue controls as well. I think he has. How many did he have? 53? So this will be perfect for 65 and 12. Though I'm not.
Except he has no desire for 12 from Noki.
Yeah. Oh,
Instead, he
that's
wants a rocket.
Sure.
Okay, never mind.
I think, yeah, did he get the rocket in Bianco? He probably did.
Yes, he did. Wait, did he? No, I don't think he did. I guess he did. Okay. Oh yeah, he did with Bianco 4.
Oh, true. Yes, Bianco 4. I was thinking about blue coins, and I saw him climb the ropes to get
I saw him climb the ropes. And I saw him fall down. So. Oh, Paper's been practicing this. He was ready for the moment to do Rocket with Noki 12.
It's probably just best to grab the hover and then do the runes right now. No mind, he.
Yo, there's no way he makes that. I was gonna say. I like the effort though. That does not make it either.
I'm surprised that it didn't make it. I thought it did.
Paper giving up, going the casual route.
And not grabbing the hover for...
Yeah, he still didn't grab the hover. He's practicing 120.
Max
massive bonk. But it's
actually
a 5-head play from Paper, because he wanted those blue coins in the end. That's not even close. Pressing the Z button. Okay, he has 5. Alright. Making sure.
As said before, something's off with this bingo. Oh, Danny's finally doing 150 in Delfino, like 40 minutes in. I'm glad that someone remembered this goal is pretty strong.
Okay, Danny, final kick off, 5 red coin shines.
Yeah, I even forgot Danny got this.
Oh, so did I.
I was too focused on Paper's Loki boost.
Nice double click. The score is 9-6 right now.
Yeah, but Danny is basically done with 150 yellow coins.
The problem is that Paper has a massive shine lead.
Honestly, Danny hasn't turned in blue coins. How many shines does Danny have?
Danny has 17 with 20 blue coins right now. Or 26 to be exact.
Oh, I thought he had more. Never mind then. but I think...
Oh, I was so expecting Paper to fall down right there.
I think he had enough room to survive, even if he fell down from like the little platform.
Yeah.
So Danny's denying 150 yellow coins, which is interesting because he saw Paper clicking off 12 from Noki, which can be 50 from
Yeah.
Noki.
I feel like what Danny's thinking is like if Paper didn't get 50 from 2 by now, then there's no way that he has it.
That is also true. Danny's really that far behind in terms of shines. Kind of didn't expect it. Also, 18 lives is still on the board with the Fino shines. It's actually pretty nice to get.
Okay, what is
It's
Danny's plan? He wants to free run. He turns around multiple times before finally deciding to go and trade.
yeah, wants to go into Noki right now. Pinner hidden is still unclicked. Oh, he probably just wants Noki Bird for one of the hiddens.
Yeah, that'll be his 5th, and then if he goes to Pinna at 6, it makes sense.
Mm.
Except for the fact if he literally just went to Pinna, he'd have enough shines for Noki.
Oh, he's okay. He's just trying to win 26, which honestly at this point will be close.
Yeah, this gotta be. It's gotta be close, especially if Paper continues in Noki.
Oh, if Paper continues in Noki, then I think Danny has the 26. But at the same time, I'm trying to think, like, Paper needs 4 golds. If he gets both in Noki, well, he will need 2 more.
Yeah, because it's Noki, P, and Tissimo, ideally. What else does he have? Turbos?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll have
turbos.
Turbo in 6.
And one very soon in Rico.
Paper's gonna have like 3 Turbo unlocks, maybe 4. He's gonna have Noki, Bianco, Rico, Noki, Bianco, Rico, and Delfino.
Oh no, he hasn't touched Pinner, so he has no Delfino Turbo.
Yo, Paper actually with the massive brain. If he follows through with what Alea said, Noki 106 with Turbo.
That's a win con.
That's a very probable win con.
Honestly, I'm not even too opposed. You probably win one of the goals at this point, unless you get you fall victim to big brain delays and just good snipes.
Okay, Paper leaves, knowing that he has a solid lead in Noki now. I think now he wants the 26, but I think it might be too late. Oh, it's gotta be so close. I think Danny has 24 right now.
Oh, yeah. Then I think Paper also has like a pretty decent Delfino shine left. He didn't do that many.
I think Paper is gonna do box game.
Yeah, okay, never mind. It's very likely that Paper has it. Unless... Maybe Danny has 25.
Unless this is Danny's 26, then we have not been paying attention.
Oh, these jump dives. Very rough.
That is his 25th. Very unfortunate.
Okay, so if Paper just forgets how to go through text boxes, this will be Danny's, which...
Paper's gonna try and negotiate with the raccoon, seeing if he can get 3 shines instead of 2. Turns down the offer though and only gets to 26 shines, clicking it off.
Okay, at this point I think it's... I don't want to call it GG, but Paper has 2...
Yeah, that was Danny's win com right there. Danny not knowing what to do anymore. Because he was gonna get the Noki Bird with 26.
Yeah. Free running in Noki is not a good win con for Danny right now. But at the same time, you know, my 2 turbos is very much in Paper's favor. I forgot. So
Danny is using this match to try and start the fundraising for the goal free run for 5 minutes after seeing his multiple free run attempts. Yeah, Paper's an eel. He already has 1 Piantissimo, and then he just gets turbo.
pretty unfortunate. Which I'm so it's still really bizarre, like how some of the things just went down. Like Danny take 4 damage in Pianta 3, forgetting that the hovering doesn't cancel it out. And then just dipping, even though he was still ahead. Of course, he couldn't know that he was ahead to the Pianta 3. But it's still, like, weird.
Yeah.
Or like Danny's decision to not combine enemies with rockets, which I think is the only real appeal to the 2 rockets rush. Just skipping it out could have won because Paper prioritized enemies in a weird way that worked out for him.
Yeah. It's also very interesting that Danny is in Pinot right now because he should know what Paper has as his win con, which is turbos and Piantissimo.
Yeah, it might be. I don't know. Maybe he's just trying to get a goal before Paper finishes out.
That could also be the option.
I feel like it's pretty rough for Danny to think that, yeah, I have 1 turbo. And what does Paper have?
A
At this
spliced
point, nothing.
file. Yeah, Paper pulling out the splice, just making sure that he can run through all the possible options of winning this match before finding the correct file and putting it in. So let's see if he can find the correct file and not go to Pinna.
I would be very surprised if Paper just randomly went into Pinner. But there were many surprises this Springer, so I can definitely see that happening.
Okay, Paperario going offline, giving up on the match.
Ooh, 23 Piantissimo race seems unbelievable.
Oh, I don't know about that one. He wins Piantissimo races. He puts in the file. I don't know. That position looks like my PB, my 114.08.
Wait, what goal would you get with your PB right now?
That's a good question. Lives, because I would life grind, because I want game over. That's my only option. Yeah, Paper going for his turbo. I'm very curious if he goes for the 100 coin from a secret with turbo.
Honestly, I would be a fan. Come on, Paper, you have to do it to us. Oh, that looks pretty disappointing to me thus far. There's a yellow button with coins that are pretty awful to get, but that's an option.
Wait, there's a yellow button here?
Yeah, I forgot about it until
What
I
even
just saw it on
coins are
paper.
those?
I think they fall and land where the eel entry is.
I'm gonna start routing a new Noki 100 with that.
Honestly, I think it was never timed. If it's probably slower, but I wonder how much these coins would lose.
Let's see if Paper remembers to collect the turbo. Before entering the secret, we will find out.
Yeah, I think Paper struggles a little bit with that. Danny
taking a death. Will Paper enter the secret? He doesn't! And that is a 13-8. Paperario wins.
So, Paper now is in Grand Finals and will face the winner of the losers bracket and has 2 shots at it, which people think I would say it's still fair to assume that Romano still a heavy favorite, but has to win twice against Paper. So with this win, Paper is actually should be very happy with his position. So what do you think? Alright. Hello, Paper.
Hi.
Congrats on your win. How do you feel about that match?
I thought it was pretty good. I thought the card was super diverse. Like there was basically just like everything on this card. Blue.
Paper's internet also dying.
So yeah, I think Paper just wanted to say that there are many options, diversity.
Hello.
Blues. Hello,
Hi.
Paper.
Okay.
Yo,
Hi, Danny.
what's up?
We were just talking about the card. Oh yeah, when
Yeah.
my internet went out, I was super stressed. Like I was like, oh god, Danny's gonna click one of these goals that I need, and then I'm gonna have to play more of the game, and I didn't want that. I didn't want to have to play for 18 lives or 100 from a secret.
Yeah, that was my plan, but unfortunately, I got sniped to 26 shines. Because,
Oh my! I knew that
I'm
play
so
was
dumb.
clutch too. Oh,
I'm so dumb
like,
because I was 4 blue coins away. Like I traded 26 blues, not 30. I could have had 4 blues during Piantissimo in Pianta 2, but I decided to not get them. So because
That's
I would have had
heartbreaking.
to.
Yeah, like when I was going through Noki, I was like, if Danny wins 26 shines, this is not gonna be fun. And so after
Yeah.
I did like Noki 3, I instantly went and tried to get 26
Makes sense. Yeah.
because I didn't want to wait till Eel especially because I think you had clicked like 150 from Plaza or 2 from 50 or 50 from 2.
Yeah.
And so I figured at that point you were doing Plaza shines and actually caught up to me in shine count, and I was like, I can't have that.
Yeah. I actually also misplayed that because I didn't grab the hundreds, the
Oh my
100 coin
god,
shines. That
Oh
was
my
my bad.
god! Wait, really? Okay, now I'm
that's
upset.
heartbreaking.
Yeah. But yeah, it was pretty much the 26 shines and also the Pianta 3 because I went to get the NPC and somehow I got full damage. Like, I don't know why.
Because
That makes way more sense.
And
Because-
I abandoned, so I went for NPCs, but I could have had Pianta 3 like 2 minutes before you or something. I don't know.
Larvae and I were convinced that you two were in a Discord call because for the first like 15 minutes of the game, you guys did the exact same thing.
I have to correct JJ. There was one difference. Paper didn't get the M on the windmill in
Oh
Bianca
yeah, I
2.
forgot about that one.
That was the only difference. You guys ignored the enemies in Rico 3 when you both were there. Only grabbed the rockets, and the first change of routes was Paper re-entering Rico for more enemies, or for the 4 enemies, and Danny going into Bianco to secure 2 rockets.
That's fine.
That was actually an accident. I meant to go for 2 rockets, and then I re-entered and was like, well, I guess we're playing with this now. And it probably made my rot better, in all honesty.
Okay, so I am looking at the tally chart, and Paper has pressed the Z button a total of 13 times.
That's like 30 seconds. So, more.
Dude, I could not count today. And I was also just like super paranoid. I was like, alright, dude, we're just pressing the Z button.
I
A
saw
lot.
you press the Z button, and like 3 blue coins later, you press it again.
I pressed it again. Dude, I just kept losing count. I was too busy thinking. Oh, that's funny.
So yeah, Paper, before you cut out, you mentioned that this card had a lot of diversity in what it had. So
It was, and I think this card was really balanced too.
yeah,
So
I really like the card, except that Serena was actually non-existent for the most part. But that doesn't really matter that much. So, Paper, like on this card, when did you think you had a good shot at winning? And yeah, at what point did you feel secure about your match?
I mean, I didn't feel secure at all, but I thought that it had swung in my favor when like I had entered Noki first. I also, if Pianta 3 probably would have been a huge swing. Like if Danny had got that,
Yeah.
I would have.
Yeah, once you got that, it was like very hard for me, and yeah,
I
even
would've
if I
still
got
done
26 shines, it would
Did
have
I
been very
delay
hard.
Did I delay Pianta 3? I
Oh
think
yeah,
I
you delayed
delayed
it by
I
like a
did.
minute.
Okay, that must have been an interesting exchange to watch.
Oh no, yeah, that was great.
But like if you had taken that gold, then like I probably would have had to be more concerned about your shine count, and I also would have been we would have been tied, I think, at that point, or you would have been ahead.
We were predicting that like you delayed it, but when you saw 5 NPCs get clicked, like you wanted to click it within like the next 10 seconds.
That was exactly why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although so wait, did you do Pianta 3, took damage, then re-entered?
I got
No,
the
that
NPC
was
and
actually
I exited area because
Oh,
didn't
okay.
think you would go to Pianta, to be honest, but yeah, was hoping you not. I was thinking you were gonna do NPCs because you might have done Manta as 4th boss, but I guess you didn't want.
I did
Yeah.
PD2 because
Oh, okay.
that's when I got 20 from Bianco.
Yeah, that makes sense. Didn't think of it.
I'm that match was like just funny to me because when you entered Pianta, I was not sure about that because I thought Pianta has not much value really for you at the moment.
Yeah.
And Paper, a few minutes after, entered Pianta as well, and I was like, wait, why are they both in Pianta?
Yeah, the Piantissimos.
Well, yeah, it was good for Piantissimos, no damage, and I'm guessing Danny was like he probably was close to 12 from a level when he
Yeah,
entered
those
Pianta.
were my last two. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Did you delay click 12 levels? I'm guessing not.
I think I didn't because I wanted to like make you think what 12 levels I did, so I didn't really mind.
I totally thought you had done a hidden as your 12th level, and that's exactly why I delayed Pianta 3.
Oh, okay.
I was enjoying watching Paper get some Delfino blues with Delfino shines and starting to watch the Pin1 cutscene accidentally.
That was fun. I didn't really care about that too much because I was like, I'm gonna have to do this at some point, and I don't feel like doing honey skip right now.
Also, Paper, I have one question.
What's up?
I have multiple questions, but the one I want to ask. Why did you decide against grabbing the hover nozzle in your Noki Blues?
I wasn't thinking.
Makes sense.
You're trying some very interesting strats that just didn't work.
I think the rocket could have been cool, but I just like never done it, and it was a train wreck. But
yo, when we saw you bonk off the top, and we realized like it was a 5-head play because you landed on the blue coin platform.
That was funny. I had a good laugh about that. Yeah, gameplay sus. Gameplay sus on both ends, I'm guessing, but
yeah, I didn't play too well, but it's okay.
Fun match. I'll see you in Grands, Danny.
We'll see.
Yeah,
Don't think I can beat Rimato twice, but if Poco wins against Rimato, we'll see. There's a chance.
Yeah, so Danny, you have to wait for your next opponent. You probably assume that Rimato will win against Pogo, so you didn't seem that confident winning against Rimato a second time.
Yeah.
So
we'll see.
Will you do your daily 120s, or will you actually try to do a scrim or two?
Nah, I'm not gonna scrim. Like, I think I will practice and maybe route, but I think it's funny like doing a tournament with no scrims and getting pretty good placement. It's just a meme, so.
I mean, it's
I
working.
think the only person I've scrimmed this tournament was Ramato.
And I think Romano said before the tourney even. So
Right, because we played in the. Or no, we didn't play in this mini tourney. Right.
maybe I'm not too sure, but either way, winners finals without any scrim during tourney time. Pretty dope.
Hype.
Do you guys want to? Do you guys have anything to say? Or left? To, what, yeah.
Nope.
It was a good game.
Good games. Yep.
Yeah. One or two things went different, had gone different. Might have had it, but that's a big if. So you deserved it for sure.
All right.
Wraps it up. I think that's it for today, if I'm correct.
Yeah. Tomorrow, I think, is the deadline for the next match, which is Pogo versus Rimado. After this, I think the deadlines are for Sunday for losers finals and grand finals. So in that case, we will have 3 or 4 bingo matches played this weekend. So stick around, or like follow rather, and yeah, just wait for like a few hours until Sunshine Community comes live again. That's also an option. Thanks for watching, and see ya. Mm.